All right, haven't done one of these in a while. If you could see and hear me, just type yes or something in the comments to let me know. We got a new webcam and this screen's a little bit bigger, so I see a lot more of me. All right, good. Hopefully you can hear me. You can hear me? Okay, good. Yep, okay, good. Let's see, about 40-ish some odd folks coming on here. 191 registered. Again, it's all about the numbers, basically what this hangout is, just kind of a back in a saddle sort of hangout, if you will. Okay, good. You can hear and see me. Good. Appreciate you folks coming on. Won't take up too much time this afternoon. But I'm going to start doing these webinars now that I got my YouTube all in line with Webinar Jam and all that stuff's good. A lot more often. And so in that, I just will stop shaking the table here. Want to talk about post-traffic monsoon plan. Now, I've come up with a couple of different plans, a couple of different systems. Some people know what they are, some people don't. Some people care for them, some people don't. It's just is what it is. And so that's what I am personally doing is what I'm going to share during this hangout. And for the folks watching or listening, you can either choose to participate or not. It's really just that simple. So, there's a lot of different things out there, a lot of new programs, and you might see my little dogs floating around the background here. A lot of new programs, a lot of different things out there. But my thing is always having a specific plan, and there's always different reasons for doing different things. And I got to watch my dogs because now that I got a bigger screen, they like to bump into the table and it shakes the computer and then it shakes the whole screen. So if you're not prone to epileptic seizures, just keep watching. But any which way, just moving on, the whole idea, we all know what happened with Traffic Monsoon. We all seen that whole deal in debacle, and some people got hit pretty hard, and some people are just whatever. They're moving on to the next thing. And, while I still have my Traffic Monsoon group, it's still named Traffic Monsoon. I can't change the name. After a Facebook group hits a certain amount of people, you can't change the group name, or it's been 6 months, something like that. So I can't really change the name of the group. But the thing is, I just want to give people a plan to move forward and to not be stuck where where they were left off with Traffic Monsoon. Also, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. For example, you see the folks coming out with, I'm gonna just name names. They come out with traffic hurricane, traffic cyclone, traffic power line. It's just like, come on. Can you be any more ridiculous in a way? Because if one thing gets shut down, what makes you think this new thing is not going to get shut down for the exact same reasons? Period. Traffic monsoon, traffic hurricane, cyclone, or whatever they want to call it. Same exact setup to the site. If the first one got shut down, more than likely the second one that's a carbon copy of the first one is going to get shut down too at some point. I don't care what anyone says, period. End of story. Once the rev share gets a certain amount of attention and certain amount of members, certain amount of people, and the powers that be notice it, it's going to get shut down or investigated, period. And when you look at traffic hurricane or I don't know what it is, hurricane, cyclone, I get cyclone stuck in my head, but it's the same thing. You have the same, everything's the exact same. It actually turns my stomach when I saw the back office of it. I mean, I'm not a member. I did not create an account, but I saw the back office and Traffic Monsoon went off in my head. And it's like, how could you in your right mind, just thinking logically, do this? If I bang my head on a wall right here and I don't get through the wall, why would I keep banging my head against the wall in that same exact spot? Yeah, I mean, it's just, to me, it just does not make sense. Now, if you follow my broke man's plan, you know I have a smaller reliance on two particular rev shares. Everyone knows that. I am not participating in any more rev shares. And from now on, I'm going to be even more vocal about how I'm personally using them. And if you follow me, you know what that plan is. The plan is get to a certain amount to where you can withdraw a certain amount of cash and just do that and withdraw as much money as you can. And I'm going to say this, before the rev share crashes or before the rev share gets shut down. Yeah, look at the history. I mean, my advertising pays is still going strong, but for us folks in the United States, we can't. We just can't do it. So we have to be smart. And so my strategy obviously is going to be aimed at folks who are in the US, because I know some folks out there are in maps and it's still going strong. For those folks, good. But in the US, just look at the history. They're always going to shut it down for whatever reason that they want. And, you know, I'm not saying I know a lot about court or law, but, you know, I've took a business class. I know, just one rinky-dink class. But the guy was an actual lawyer, and he said most of these cases, it's really up to where the judge lies. I mean, you have the spirit of the law, you have the letter of the law, and then you have the judge, which is a whole nother category. And if the judge likes you, doesn't like you, if the judge is slanted, is biased, he's going to rule, or she is going to rule whatever their bias is. I mean, so it doesn't matter. You can have everything right and still lose. You can have everything wrong and sometimes still win. So aside from all of that, my only plan is to give folks a duplicatable plan, a realistic idea to follow. So even if you're not joining me in any of my programs or my new shiny ball, if you're not joining me, that is fine. Just take whatever you can take from me and apply it to your own business. What I'm going to share is simply what I'm doing. All that being said, after this hangout, if you have not seen my new Broke Man's Plan, I suggest you go watch it. And I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the programs that I've picked. Also, if you have questions, you can ask them, but the whole idea is really just telling folks what I'm doing. And I'm going to try and draw it out here on a Windows little paint thing, so hopefully you guys can get a visual. And then, you know, after you leave this hangout, you should have a rough idea. And, you know, that's just going to be it. So that being said, I'm going to share my screen. I do appreciate you folks coming up here. I'm going to share my screen. What you should be looking at is a white screen. And you know, I'm gonna talk for a little bit. I'm gonna go back to the hangout, see if we're tracking, and then I'm gonna come back. So basically, if you can stand my drawing here, I'm gonna draw out everything that I'm participating in, and I'm gonna show you how what my plan is and what I'm doing. Okay. So obviously we know one of my sales funnels is the skinny body care. I promote it with the power lead system. And in that same funnel, I teach folks to use Future Ad Pro, which is one rev share, and to buy traffic from MLM leads. And then I have a back end into digital altitude. So that's one sales funnel. My second sales funnel is my instant cash funnel. And I'm gonna just put IC because I have two programs there that I'm working. Promote it with the power lead system, same exact deal. My traffic source is MLM leads, same idea, never mind my crazy M, and then it back ends into digital altitude. And lastly, for the folks who claim they're broke. It's like, okay, you can't afford anything I mentioned above. Here's my broke man's plan. My paying ads, never mind my A. I'm getting excited here and I can't draw. Lead Lightning and Future Ad Pro. Now, yes, 3 share codes. Now, what I'm simply doing, matter of fact, I'm gonna go back to the Hangout and I'm gonna just check. I'm gonna stop screen sharing here for a second because I want to, I just simply want to see if there's any questions. Can anyone see my screen? I'm kind of going back and forth here. So if you did see my drawing, please let me know because I'm gonna go back into screen share mode. So if you can see what I was drawing, okay, good. So I'm gonna go back to screen sharing mode. Obviously, I'm just going back and forth just so I can make sure that folks are seeing what I'm doing and typing. So I personally have 3 sales funnels in place and 3 sales share codes for Power Lead System. This is my intent because there's some people out there, oh no, Rob's joining 10,000 programs and he's an idiot and he don't know what he's doing. Wrong. This is what I'm doing. Okay. I know it looks like a lot, but at its core, it's really not. When I had my first broke man's plan, was consisting, relying mostly on Traffic Monsoon. Nobody wanted to listen to any other rev share, so I just focused it on Traffic Monsoon. Post Traffic Monsoon, I split it into 2 different sales funnels. And if you follow my history, you know where I came from. I went from Traffic Monsoon to 250 Payday, and I started using 250 Payday to replace Traffic Monsoon money when PayPal pulled the plug, because I still needed a way to generate instant cash at the beginning so I could use that instant cash for traffic, right? And then lately some stuff happened with 250 Payday, and then I switched it with Easy 1UP, and then I have a new program that I feel is a little bit more solid than Easy 1UP, but that program only happens to be in the US and Canada. So what I'm personally doing, I have 2 options here with my my instant cash funnel. Whenever somebody from outside of United States and Canada clicks on my link, they're going to get redirected to the Easy 1UP funnel. Whenever somebody in the United States and in Canada clicks on my link, they're going to go to my other business. The rest of the sales funnel is exactly the same, and the concept behind it is exactly the same. You make money here in the instant cash program. That money gives you right now, today money. You can use to pay for your Power Lead System, and you can use that money to buy traffic from MLM leads, and this traffic obviously is going to promote my instant cash funnel. If you can see my drawing, money you make in it in the instant cash program, money you make in Power Lead System, money you make in MLM leads should all go to traffic if you're new. Well, what about the money that goes in my pocket, Rob? That's why I connect digital altitude on the back end, and that's your pocket money. Why do you put that on the back end? This is the training that's going to help you understand why my sales funnel will work. And once you know why it works, you're going to be more convicted. You're going to be more convinced, and that's going to influence your marketing, and that's going to influence people to join you. And you have coaches that close your leads for you. In this industry, you need as much help as you can get, period. If you have not hit any level of success, you need as much help as you can get. And Digital Altitude has that help. My coaches have called my leads and have closed over $2,000 worth of business in the past week. Now, how I promote it is I promote my instant cash funnel. And to those people who get on this email list, I say, look, if you cannot afford any of these programs, check out my broke man's plan. I do not promote my broke man's plan to cold traffic. I only promote my broke man's plan to these folks right here. So it's like a 1-2 thing. They see my instant cash funnel, and if folks, they don't sign up, I'll send them to my paying ads funnel, my sales pages. Okay, now that's how I work my instant cash strategy. What I simply do is, what I just laid out here. I promote this funnel, my instant cash strategy, and if folks don't sign up here, I'll offer them my broke man's plan as an option to make money. Same thing with my skinny body care funnel. People think, oh, he's leaving skinny body. No, I sponsored over 200 people inside skinny body. I have a skinny body care sales funnel, and it works the same deal. I promote the skinny body care system, money making skinny body, money making power lead system, buys your ad packs and Future Ad Pro. All the money you withdraw out of Future Ad Pro, you buy traffic from MLM leads, and this traffic goes to promote your skinny body care funnel. And then you connect Digital Altitude on the back end, and that's your pocket money. You teach people to follow the suit. If people don't follow suit, fuck them. If people do, great. And for the people who say, oh, I can't afford skinny body, I can't afford power lead system, I offer my broke man's plan. That's what I do. Also, I'm only promoting 2 sales funnels. Never mind my crazy drawing here. And what I simply do on my main domain, I have it on a rotator. When you go to my Cash with Rob my cashwithrob.net website, I have it on a rotator. This is my Get Money Today sales funnel. And whenever the site's reloaded, this is my skinny body care funnel. Whenever the site's reloaded, this is my Get Money Today instant cash sales funnel. Whenever it's reloaded, that's my skinny body care funnel. And it just goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And that's all I do. I promote this one link everywhere under God's green creation, and that's it. So I'm gonna go back to the Hangout. I'm gonna stop screen sharing. Let's see if I can go back to chat mode. I can't see I'm just going down to see some of the comments here. So I'm gonna just talk here for a second, then I'm gonna go scroll through the comments. So for some reason I can't find a group chat anymore. But hopefully you understand how that works. I just promote my skinny body care funnel and my instant cash strategy. And those are the only 2 funnels that I'm promoting. And I have it on the road. I mean, I know it kind of went a little advanced and I went fast, but all I do is promote my main business, skinny body care, and my instant cash strategy. And for the folks who claim they're broke, which is a lot of people on my email list, I'll send them the broke man's plan option. And that's it. That's all I promote. One link, whatever email list they fall on, depends on, what I talked to them about, and that's really it. So I'm gonna go here and see the comments. See what about Exodus. I'm not pushing Exodus at this time. In any case, here's the thing. If you want to use Exodus, use fucking Exodus. The share code is set up that the first, under companies I promote in Power Lead System, code 8. If you do not like Easy One Up, then put your Exodus sales presentation under code 8 under companies I promote. If you do not want to promote Exodus and you want to join Rob and his new shiny ball, only for USA and Canada folks, then put that link in code 8 in Power Lead System. I mean, I set Power Lead System up so it's not an Easy One Up funnel. That's not my intent. So if you want to fucking use Exodus, use it. Put that shit in code 8 under companies I promote, and there you go. Rock Exodus, you know, and just tell your folks that. Or if you want to make your own funnel, make your own funnel. Are you still promoting Easy One Up to, I said that earlier in the Hangout, USA and Canada, I have all that traffic going to another offer. For folks outside of the US and Canada, you know, Australia, New Zealand, you know, Philippines, Thailand, wherever the hell else I get traffic, because I know I get people follow me in other countries, they're going to join Easy One Up. And, you know, it's not anything against Easy One Up. It's just, I found something that I feel is a bit more beneficial, and that could, for example, there's only 3 legs that I can build in this new company. So I'm going to have to put people under people, and I can do that easier than I could with Skinny Body Care. And when I put people under people, that helps them. You know, that builds their organization, this infamous spillover that, you know, people are wondering what the hell happens. I mean, it is what it is. I put people under people, and that's going to help my whole organization. So that means I can only sponsor 3 folks. And then the rest, 4 through however many I sponsor in the new deal, is all going to go under my top 3. And I have not picked, actually I picked one spot out of my top 3. This is not a pitch. I'm not pitching, because I know some people are thinking, oh, Rob's just pitching his new shit. You know, I don't give a shit if you join me or not. I'm going to slam fucking traffic, and I don't care. So for the folks who are like, oh, I don't want to do Easy One Up, or I don't like your new deal, fine. I don't fucking care. My thing is giving you a plan so you can follow it. You don't have to fucking join me. It's not going to hurt my feelings. I'm just saying. So hopefully that answered your question and you didn't get mad at me. Also, I want to say this too. Let me go back to my picture here. Because I think, hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right, Gio. You want to link Exodus to it. This is my thoughts. And let me see here. I'm going to find a new blank drawing. And I'm going to go to screen share because this is going to help me explain this better. So for the folks in Power Lead System, and you know that's supposed to be a P. I got a new wireless mouse, and I can't freaking draw for anything. Now, code 8 under companies I promote, that's supposed to be code 8. And then code 5 are the interchangeable codes for my sales funnel. And I'm working on making every single video generic. So this is for the instant cash funnel. Code 8 is the first business, and code 5 is the second business. All right, let me just do this here, because I think some folks are probably getting lost. Oops, wrong one. So when you opt into my sales funnel, right, I talk about the business marketing system, traffic, and a top tier income. This button, for some folks, when they click on it, it's going to go to Easy One Up. For some folks, when they click on it, they're going to go to my new offer. If you want to put Easy One Up for this offer right here, then put that in code 8. Whatever your sales presentation is, put that under code 8. Okay? Then when folks click through the funnel, they need to get Power Lead System, blah, blah, blah. I need Power Lead System. I got the video. I'm clicking here to continue. Now, this page where I talk about, I actually made a new video and I need to replace DA because I want to make this generic. The only thing that's really going to be actually laid out is Power Lead System and MLM leads. This button, and I need to do a new video here too, this button goes to code 5. So if you want to put Exodus here, then you can do that. So hopefully that makes sense. So code 8 is that first button and code 5 is that second button. If you want to put this second button to digital altitude and the first button to Exodus, which I really don't recommend until Exodus comes out with their new change, then you can do that. So I'm gonna go back here to my Hangout and stop screen sharing, and hopefully that makes sense. Let's see. So I heard from a source, a little birdie, that Exodus is coming out with a $100 front end offer. And I don't know if that's going to be member to member direct payments. I don't know. But if that happens, then you can use Exodus as that first business. The first business is not supposed to be super pricey, meaning, you know, anything over $500. People come in at Easy One Up at the $500 level like hotcakes. People come in at the extremes. They either come in at the $25 level or they come in at the $500 level. There's very rarely anybody in the middle. I had 0 people come in at the $250 level. You know, most of them came at in $25, $500, and then a few came in at the $100 level. But the idea is to have a small business on the front end that pays instantly daily that you can use for traffic, which goes along with my whole theme. So hopefully to answer that question there. If you're in Europe, Easy One Up is it. Yes, Europe, UK, all over the place. You know, if they're coming through my funnel, you know, I have it set up on a Rotator. And yes, I have that Rotator set up through my Traffic Authority. It's, you know, Traffic Authority, you can rotate your links. Yes, there's going to be a replay. It's going to automatically get emailed out to you. And probably everyone can see my screen right now. I'm looking at the comments. I'm just scrolling down the comments, answering them. Just scrolling down, see if there's any more questions. So the only thing is, I just want to check, does everyone get it? I mean, do you have a plan now? After watching this short hangout, do you have a better idea of what you're going to do? Let me know. That's what I wanted to accomplish. That main thing, you know, is just to tell people I set my shit up on a Rotator. I'm promoting my primary business and I'm promoting my instant cash strategy. For the folks who are broke, I send them to my Paying Ads, Lead Lightning, Future Ad Pro, Broke Man's sales funnel. That's the first phase of the Broke Man's plan for the people who say that they're broke. And then that's it. That's it. That's all I'm doing. And I just so happen to change one of my instant cash programs out, but that's it. I mean, you know I said that's it a number of times, but I want to find something that meets all the tests. You know, I don't want something that's even remotely shady. I want to have a spotless plan as best I can. And I feel in my heart that I have it now. Some people may disagree, you know, that's fine. So that's what I want people to get it. I have it all except digital altitude. No IC since I'm in Norway. Got the plan. Yes, got a plan. Okay, I mean, that's the only thing I wanted to get. Just as long as you got a plan promoting your stuff, that's good. I mean, so just whatever it is. Also, what's his name? Geo on Facebook. I'm gonna set up a time to chat. Generic videos or what the doctor order. You know, yeah, and that's what I wanted to do. Just be a generic funnel. So when people opt in, I'm not talking about Easy One Up or the Easy One Up comp plan or rotators or any of that team build bullshit. They opt in, they just get a quick generic training of a business, marketing system, traffic source, and a top tier business. They don't know what the hell I'm promoting until they click the links. And when they click the links, I can change out what I'm promoting at will, and nobody would know the difference. That is what folks need to start doing, whatever they're promoting. Because what happens is someone's on Facebook, oh, I joined this new business. Oh, I joined this new business. Oh, I joined that new business. You don't have to tell people shit. All you have to do is change out your link on the back end and keep running traffic to it. And I guarantee you get more signups that way than telling everybody on Facebook you joined something new. You know, I mean, I can do it because I'm kind of pissing off people, but the average bear can't. So don't. So scrolling, people ask about joining Broke Man's Plan. How long? They can jump at the higher level whenever they can afford to. If they can't afford to it, then don't. If they don't join it, Lead Lightning, My Paying Ads, I don't personally promote it. I don't, because, you know, I just don't. I mean, to my email list, I promote it. I don't send cold traffic to that My Paying Ads funnel. I mean, the whole purpose was to have an option. So what I do is I go in my PLS back office, I find the pages that talk about My Paying Ads and Lead Lightning, and I'll email those pages to my existing list, my existing email list. I will not promote that cold. I promote Skinny Body or my instant cash strategy. That's it. And also, you know, I make Lead Lightning sales all the time. I mean, yesterday I made $60 in Lead Lightning. So, I mean, the shit works. I mean, it works. You just have to keep working it. It doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter what the hell you promote. You just keep slamming traffic to it. You're going to get signups. Doesn't matter. Other than that, I think I'm going to wrap this hangout up. I just wanted people to just have a basic plan. Whatever it is you join, you know, and even if you don't want to use my sales funnel, you don't have to. But just scrolling down, see if there's anything that I missed. So if you're outside of US and Canada and you click on my own funnel, you're going to get redirected to Easy One Up. Also, I will say this. If Exodus does come out with their new little $100 tripwire offer deal, I might switch it out. But I'm not going to go public about it because, you know, people is already freaking out that I added something new. I'm going to just switch out my link and promote it to my email list and not say shit about it on social media. And that's what you want. You want to be able to just switch out, experiment, find what works for you, find your groove, and then once you find it, then you can talk about it on social media. Until then, don't talk about your new business. You know, let's see. And also, yeah, I guess tailing off of what Renee is saying, the whole idea of the Broke Man's Plan was to get to where you can afford Power Lead System, which is the marketing system we're using at this point in time, and you know, one of the other programs. And then once you get to that point, you don't promote the Broke Man's Plan. You promote whatever level you're at. You know, me, I'm at the higher level, so I'm not going, why would I promote the Broke Man's Plan? What's going to happen is if I buy 10,000 clicks a week from Udemy and you buy 100, I'm going to get all those signups in My Paying Ads and Lead Lightning, not you. So if I'm promoting that funnel, I'm going to get 10,000 signups across the board, and you're not going to get anything. See what I'm saying? When you pay attention, see, this is what happens. We've gone through this with Traffic Monsoon. Everyone gets the Traffic Monsoon sales funnel, and everyone's going to Udemy and saturating it. No, If you do that, if you're promoting the broke man's plan, you're hurting the people who actually need to promote it. I know some people don't get that. Some people are just like, it doesn't make any sense. If you get to the higher level, you want to promote that higher level, because the people who are struggling need those My Paying Ads signups. I don't need another My Paying Ads signup. The folks who are broke and struggling need to get those signups. If you listen to the videos, I watch. See, a lot of people think I'm just stupid and just operate off of emotion. Wrong. I studied this. I spend hours thinking, watching, looking, and observing what has happened. And I'm coming up with a plan that we can collectively follow, that we're not all grabbing out of the same barrel, basically, you know? So that's, you know, if you listen to the broke man's plan, you know, different traffic sources for different businesses at different times. For the folks on my email list who say they're too broke to afford, you know, Skinny Body Care, or, you know, Easy One Up, or MWR Life, shameless plug for my new shiny object. That's why I offer the broke man's plan, but I'm not going to promote it to cold traffic, basically. Because if everyone is promoting the same shit, it's not going to work. Now, the reason why I say MLM leads is the easiest traffic source, because it's 100% internet traffic. It's not solo ad traffic. We're not all getting, you know, the same emails. It's 100% internet, banner ad, website traffic. So there's no way we're going to exhaust MLM leads. There's no way you're going to exhaust. I talked with the owner and he told me how he's getting his traffic. That shit makes sense, and we can scale that up. The reason why we couldn't do it at Udemy is because we're all hitting the same email list. MLM leads, it's internet traffic. You can never turn off or exhaust internet traffic. So that's why I suggest internet MLM leads. Do you mind if you make a funnel with just MPA and PLS in your strategy? I already do. My Paying Ads, Lead Lightning. Lead Lightning upsells into Power Lead System. It's already done. It's already out there. I don't need. Exodus made a wrong decision to choose the amount of 1,300. 1,200 would have been better. I mean, I think 1,000 would have been good. You know, but I mean, you know, some people are doing it. Also, if you look at the big wigs numbers, if you look at Frank Calabro's numbers, yes, I'm throwing out his name. He hasn't got any new sales in the past couple days. I mean, I follow his post, and you know, for the past 3 days, he's been at what, 83,000. I mean, he only signed up 83 people, and it's been at 83 for the past couple of days. Now, I know he's going to get more signups eventually, but it's not coming in fast as one would like. You know, you look at Ari Maccabee, you know, he has what, 146,000 he earned. But again, they have followings. When you're new, you only have cold traffic. So I hope you understand what I'm saying and how it makes a little bit more sense. The only thing we have is cold traffic. We don't have okay, I may have a following, but the average person listening to me does not. So the only thing we can work with is cold traffic. And if someone opts into your sales funnel that doesn't know you, they're not going to give you $1,300. They'll give you $7. They'll give you $5, but it's going to be a while before they're giving you $1,300. You know, I mean, with cold traffic, you know, $250. I mean, you know, 250. You know, it was making $250 sales all day. But you know, there's different issues why I had to switch out different programs. So I'm just go back, see if there's any other questions. Traffic for me and MLM leads, same kind of traffic. No, traffic for me is email traffic. But again, MLM leads traffic, #1 place to go. Traffic for me, clicks with the kick. those Udemy. I mean, I use them all. I even use Traffic Authority every now and again. Not as much because I'm in a growing phase. I'm trying to grow my business super fast, but sooner or later, I'm going to implement it down the road. Just scrolling down the comments, seeing if there's anything I missed, and then I'm going to wrap up this hangout within the next couple of minutes here. My biggest thing is just if you have a plan, that's it. I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish, and everything else is really just arbitrary. If you're using Exodus, if you're using Easy One Up, if you're using, you know, MWR Life, if, you know, whatever, just, you know, it's all the same. At the end of the day, it's all really the same. I'm not changing anything else. I'm not changing anything else. Probably get flack for my comment. I didn't see any comment, but Frank's, oh yeah, Frank's signups. You know, I mean, just look at it. I mean, it's just, okay. Easy One, or I'm sorry, Exodus. My dogs are chasing something behind the grill. Exodus already has a sales funnel in place. I mean, that's what attracted me to it. I mean, it had the capture pages, had the sales pages. Why do you need to make a sales funnel to sell another sales funnel? You know, but whatever. You know, so one could argue I'm doing the same thing with Digital Altitude, or, you know, MWR. I mean, they all have their own systems, but the average bear is just not going to work the basic system. They need that extra level of training, and that's why my particular funnels work. When they opt in, they get a little bit of training, and then they see the duplicatable, replicated presentation. So it's not just opting in presentation. It's opting in, talking a little bit about why the system works, how it works, and then now here's the links. But, you know, it's the same argument with, you know, the whole Exodus thing. But, you know, you just, when somebody opts in, they don't know you. So you need something to grease the wheel. You know, when you go out on a date, you need to have flowers and, you know, open the door and to buy a nice dinner before you can get back to the house. If you just show up expecting to just go back to the house, it's not going to work. You need some sort of, you get what I'm saying. And so that's why I set up the funnel the way I did. So some sort of tripwire offer. Exodus is working on one. You can use it down the line. If not, you know, any which way. How do my funnels work? My funnels work great because I work them. You know, I get signups all the freaking time because I work them. You know, I mean, you can make anything work. You just have to fucking work it. It doesn't matter whose fucking funnel you use. Use my sales funnel, use Frank's, use the basic sales funnel you already have. Just fucking work it. Stop arguing, you know, which one works better. Just fucking slam it, any one of them, until you make the shit work. But can we have the generic videos ASAP? You already have the generic videos, unless you're talking about my own videos, and which most of them are, except for the one on the back end. And I kind of can't because I am dealing with specific programs, and I need to show people where to get their specific links to those specific programs. But for the most part, everything is going to be as generic as it is. But you can always copy the sales funnel and throw in your own video. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this up. Appreciate you folks. Have any questions? This will automatically be emailed out. So if you came late, it'll be uploaded to YouTube, my other YouTube channel, so you can leave comments there, or send, you know, put a message on my wall if you have a question or whatever. Other than that, I appreciate you folks, and just have a plan and stick to it. That's all. Just have a plan, stick to it. Just keep slamming traffic. Cold traffic, that's the only thing you can work with until you get a couple of signups. And then once you get a couple of signups, you can tell your story, because you're starting to create a story. The more you tell your story, the more you're going to attract people to you, the more signups you're going to get. So now you have cold traffic. Now you have social media traffic. And if you're being smart about it and putting the video, you're telling your story in a video and putting it on YouTube, you have social media, YouTube, cold traffic. And then you get to a certain point, you're telling your story on social media, you're telling that story in a YouTube video, and then you're telling that story in your email marketing to your cold traffic, and then it all starts working together, and you just keep doing that. And that's the only thing I'm doing. That's the only thing difference between me and you. I've just been doing it longer. Any which way, appreciate you folks. We'll talk to you in the next hangout. Appreciate you folks. Bye.